the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. And this time the defense is all over the quarterback run. They bring him down short of the marker.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Here's that defense shifting again. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. The Bruins hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Catch made on the right side. Breaking free at midfield. And just like that, in one play, they've moved into scoring position at the 23.
Oh, the defense, they get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. They bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
First and goal, we'll try to run it in. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. All right, second down and goal now for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And the offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on third down. Bringing pressure. Trying to get the throw off. And he wisely decides to just throw the ball away there on third down. Brings up fourth. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. And it's good right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. To throw it on first down. Snigs the quick throw. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you to sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. And the wideout goes in motion. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on third down passing plays. And that was a perfect call and really well executed.
Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That is broken up and incomplete.
Anytime an out route is run the right way and the quarterback throws it on time, it's nearly impossible to defend. This time the corner's able to bat it down because the quarterback was a little bit late on the throw.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Motion now from the tight end. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Oh, and it's almost intercepted on the first possession here. It's going to bring up third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
Fourth and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
It's a quick grab. Touchdown, Buckeyes. A great catch and run for 6.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. with the ground game. The running back takes the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. The Bruins looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, UCLA.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it second and medium. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. He hands it off from the gun. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling him to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a 4th down.
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. And we'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. It's UCLA with the lead, Kirk. And the first quarter is in the books, but is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Ball handed off. The Buckeyes look to keep this drive moving.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers, but we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they have had over the years.
Send the back in motion. First down. We're going to throw the football. Misses the receiver. Incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking to throw here. The throw complete to the running back underneath. Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
3rd and short here in this playoff game, in the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And they get the conversion there. Set up now 1st down at the 38.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. A screen pass complete to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The key on the 3rd down between a quarterback and a wide receiver is the timing. That quarterback knows that he's got to get the ball out quickly and on time to give his receiver a chance to not just make the catch and stay in bounds, but to be able to give him a chance to maybe get upfield and make a play.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Catch made on the out route. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Buckeyes come to the line with 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to clear it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. And the Bruins come to the line in a hurry-up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Looking to make a big play downfield. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. It's an out route, the catch made. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the catch downfield. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's first and goal.
The offense knocking on the door with a first and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. The junior able to bring him down quickly. That's a second and goal play for the offense. Tight end goes in motion. They'll try to run this one in. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
The extra point is good, so it's 21-10. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Breaking free at the 35. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. First down here at their own 40 as that big play gets the drive going and flips the field position. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Football comes out. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
Man, that one hurts, especially as you're trying to close the gap just before halftime.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And now the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
Would never underestimate a defensive lineman's ability to play the passing lanes. Smart defensive linemen keep an eye on the quarterback, and if they see the ball coming out, they're able to get those big, long arms up and try to get a piece of it.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab. They finally make the stop. The offense threatening now. First down to the 27.
Oh, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Gets made on the out route.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a third and short from the 20. The Buckeyes look to keep this drive moving. The defense takes their third and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
When the tackle is made, the screen pass there produces a solid gain.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
And they try the middle, but stuff for no gain. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Oh, it's snapped to the back. Touchdown, Ohio State. Still no answer for this offense.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talk about putting up points before halftime, and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
They go up 18 after the PAT. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Looking to throw now on first down. Caught by the receiver.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive.
He's going for a big play downfield. Caught inside the red zone and still running. Touchdown, Bruins. They were not going to catch him that time.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
EAT is good, makes it an 11-point game, 28-17. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? He'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Bruins will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
First down now at the 47. One big play has gotten this offense suddenly near midfield. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Man, that's how you respond after giving up such a big play through the air. The next play, you get after the quarterback, make some adjustments, and come up with a nice sack.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They make the stop, but it's a big play with 41.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Second down play coming up. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Touchdown, Buckeyes! This offense cannot be stopped. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
After the point after, it's a 35-17 game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the UCLA offense takes the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. The Bruins come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. He's found some room at the 45. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be the first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down now at the 49. One huge play has got this offense out near midfield and threatening. Lets it go quickly. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Extending the play now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And the Bruins pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Rolls right, trying to make something happen. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
The Bruins will line up on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
2nd down after the incompletion. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good, positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. Direct snap. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Second down after that previous play. Movement at the second level of the defense now. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The receiver grabs it. He'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. Now it's 2nd down here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Running running out of time in the pocket. And it's hauled in way downfield. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent? This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone or they have to settle for 3?
Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Defense showing blitz here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
The offense has done well to choose some clock here. Now they'll come up on second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
The Buckeyes with first and 10 here. Handoff heading left. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense is still clicking.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 during the final quarter. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Offense begins at the 40 after that penalty. Look at him out throwing here to start the drive. He escapes the pocket. Hits the running back in the flat. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking downfield. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Have been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to chuck it again. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10. Looking to throw it on first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, what a job here by this defense, mixing up their looks. They get to him again, hit him as releasing the ball. Just a rough night for the poor quarterback, and a great job by the defense of winning the line of scrimmage and affecting the quarterback.
Now they'll come up second down and goal from the 10. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on him here late in these obvious drop-back situations.
Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins.
And Chris, even in this condensed space down in the red zone, a superior athlete is just eventually going to be a superior athlete. You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was left with the bill.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Leaning on the run game here late. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, about the only thing that went right for the offense there, Chris, is they kept the ball in bounds to try to keep that clock moving. The defense does their job. They're just trying to think of any way at all to get that ball out and get the ball back to their offense to have a shot here.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Finding some room at the 25. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there on the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Here comes a handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that run on the previous play. Heavy blitz look here pre-snap. The back's got it. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Offense is back out on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring and scoring quickly here. It's desperate. He'll take a deep shot here. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Getting set. It's 2nd down. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Using his legs here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He fires downfield. And a flag is down as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty is on. That costly penalty gives the offense a new set of downs. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. 1st down, looking to throw the football. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. The Bruins hustle to the line to run that hurry up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble now.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. They move the 6, but we're to the line here on 1st down now. Looking to scramble. Breaks free. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes a quick catch. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the 1st half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the 2nd half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safe.
Touchdown, UCLA. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
This offense has done what's been asked of them. They get the touchdown. Now it comes down to, can you recover the onside kick to give yourself a shot?
The PAT doesn't do much good, so they'll set up for the 2-point conversion, trying to cut the lead to a field goal here in the late going. Moves out of the pocket. The sophomore quarterback fortunate that didn't end in an interception. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ballgame.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And the quarterback just takes a knee. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.